So what's going on, guys? It's the truck guy here. Wanted to get back to you with another video, and today we are reviewing a utility knife. I just picked it up. This came recommended for me to review on the channel. So as always, I really like to do those reviews for you guys, and that's the most fun part about YouTube for me is I get to see the comments, get to see what you guys are thinking for next reviews. And of course, on the Truck Guy channel, we're, at the end of the day, we review a lot of utility knives, do other things too, but that is really part of the fun, is reviewing these knives that you guys bring up. And I picked this one up and I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of the gates. So without further ado, we've got the Craftsman model number CMHT 10925, so a bit of a mouthful from Craftsman, but they've been a little hit or miss. I've reviewed some knives that, again, they're okay. They really kind of just jump off of what Stanley's done and some others have done, but this one is super unique from Craftsman, so let's go ahead and jump into the review. So this is their slim utility knife. One of the features it's got advertised on the front is the bottle opener, so immediately looks really cool. And I've always thought the bottle openers were a bit gimmicky, but once you have them, frankly, they're really convenient to have a couple extra bottle openers around. And if you're out doing jobs, things like that, you've got this in your pocket. At the end of the day, it is kind of nice to have that handy. Or obviously if you're on the go at a cabin, out at an Airbnb, things like that. If you've got this in the truck or you've got this in your pocket, you're set to go if you're traveling. So what I like about this is it's all one piece. There's not a flip, not a button, no kind of lever lock, things like that. You've just got your traditional, slim single body utility knife, and then you've got your slider integrated right into the side. So it is a side slide, and it's very slim. So this is very lightweight, very slim, much slimmer than even like the Milwaukee Compact, things like that. So in the hand, it does feel good. It feels light, but it also feels substantial. There's enough weight to kind of, have a good grip of the tool. And ergonomically, it does kind of fit nice with the, your index finger up top, your ring finger and pinky sitting on the bottom. So if you've got larger hands, this even, will kind of fill out your palm and give you some area to put your fingers on as well. So in terms of the slider, it's very simple. You got one position, two positions, three positions, and four up to full extension. So it's kind of a little bit different slider than we're used to seeing on this channel, if that makes sense. The first position would be nice for just, you don't want much blade out, you want a lot of precision, even arts and crafts, frankly, that would work well. Second position out, you've got most of your blade exposed, so that is kind of a nice in-between position, maybe cutting rope, things like that. Then you go one more position out. That's when you've got your full blade exposed. So that's kind of the traditional setting. They've got an indicator here. I don't know exactly what that is for. And then full extension is just kind of like if you need a couple of, an extra half inch, that's going to get you, kind of that longer knife that you're working with. So overall, I like those positions because it gives you some variability, and is kind of a nice feature to the knife. You're going to want to be at least to this notch to change the blade, but I would kind of think all the way extended is where you want to be. And then there's a button integrated into the blade holder up top to remove the blade and slip it back in. So that's a very simple, very easy blade change that Craftsman's giving us. So I like that. And maybe they're kind of thinking full extensions more for blade change. And at this indicator, if you can see that right there, that's kind of like your traditional extension for the knife. So I really like the 4 settings. That's kind of easy to work with. This isn't going to slide up in your pocket, so you've got to press down and forward, which I also like. It's got a belt clip on the back. That's an extremely tight belt clip. You're going to have, an inch or so hanging up above the belt clip, so it's not going to be a deep carry, but it's going to be, you've got the functionality. It's a tight belt clip, so doesn't leave a lot to be desired, other than if you're a deep carry guy, then maybe this won't be for you. It's got an extremely big lanyard loop on the back, which I kind of like that from a design perspective, but also just, you're going to be able to throw a tether through there really quickly, really easily. You'll be able to throw a lot of tethers through there and not have much of an issue, which on some knives, if it's, too small of an area, it just makes it difficult to navigate and get the job done quickly. So I like this. And then obviously bottle opener up top. I have no doubt it works. I'm not going to test it and waste a beer right now because it's, the middle of the afternoon. So I'm going to avoid doing that, but this looks like it'll definitely do the job, get some bottles open, which is always a positive. So in terms of design, it's a little pointy up top. In terms of design, I absolutely love this. Using that front space for something like a bottle opener is just, great. I would definitely bring this on, if I'm traveling, camping, Airbnb, throw it in my travel suitcase if I'm going somewhere. So I really like it. This could also be one that you throw in your truck and, have an extra bottle opener and utility knife available to you. Some of the downsides is there's no blade storage, so you've got the one, and that's about it. So you've got to maybe have some extra blades on you if you're doing some high usage stuff. That's, not the end of the world. It's definitely slim. If you're looking for something, a lot more substantial, this might not be one for you, but I think overall it's really checking the boxes. I like a lot the Milwaukee 5-in-1, 6-in-1s with the screwdrivers. That's kind of the next level up, but I think in terms of utility knife / bottle opener, those are kind of, that's kind of the next level down, and that's a nice place to be. I picked this up on Amazon. It was, I believe, $9.94, so just under $10. That's a pretty solid value. It's not gonna blow your mind or anything like that. I think we all know that. But if you're under that $10 range, I think you can definitely find a knife that is gonna do a lot for you. This has a couple extra features, so knowing that it's under 10, I think this is a pretty solid value. Overall, I would give this a B+ on the Truck Guy rating scale. I think they did pretty much everything they could do with the surface area while keeping it slim, while keeping it ergonomic. It's not too large, it's not too small. They've got the bottle opener, so points for that. The slider is great. It's definitely, hitting all the marks in terms of a side slide, and, I don't see a lot of safety concerns with this. So yeah, overall B+. You might get into that A range with some different features, some different, stylistic measures that they could have gone into. But this is a very solid knife. If you picked it up, good job on your part. If you're looking to pick it up, I would say definitely go ahead and do it. You're going to be happy with this knife. So props to Craftsman for rolling out a good knife. Definitely pick it up if you're looking at it. So that's it, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please like the video because that helps a lot, and please subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here. We'd love to have you part of the Truck Guy family and taking in some of the future reviews. So we will talk to you on the next one.